was lucky because one of Alicia's friends lives right next to me, Stephanie.
Shout out to Steph, thank you.
Stephanie connected me with Alicia. Alicia came over, talked a little bit about what I wanted from it. I think she understood really quickly what I was trying to get as a single guy, small backyard, trying to maximize the space, but also understanding that I travel a lot, so I needed something that was pretty easy to maintain. So yeah, it was really great in the beginning. I think I signed up that same day.
Yeah, yeah, you did. I know we had gone over like quite a few different options on how we wanted to lay out the space.
Yeah.
And where we'd put the barbecue. We were trying to decide whether we were going to put the barbecue on this side or on this side.
Where the seating area was going to go because of the trash cans. I feel like the trash cans contributed a lot to the design.
Yes.
Because we were kind of like, should we put the trash cans over there, away from everything, or do this? Seating area. And I think the seating area is great though because it's the openness out here that makes it so much nicer compared to putting it over there.
Yes, and then we wanted to create a little bit of privacy with the adding some hedging over here. Yeah. And these turned out awesome too.
Yes. They're really great. Like at least some sort of separation with the house. Yeah. Kind of a little bit of separation and then also greenery.
Yeah.
Right? Which is awesome.
Exactly. We wanted to hide this wall. Mm-hmm. And so doing something that's decorative, that's going to fill in. And these are jasmine, so they're going to produce a beautiful fragrance, white flower. And then of course we had to put some bistro lights in here as well.
Yeah. And the bistro lights are a little fun story because they're in the shape of an M. Yes. So it's actually turned out really good.
And we got a little bit of turf in here. We wanted to make sure when you have guests over
for their dogs.
Their dogs.
My dogs. For friends' dogs.
I suggested some yoga, but maybe not if that's for the dogs.
Yeah, my friend's dog already has captured that spot already, so. The first week was insane because I was just like, everything's dug up, right? A lot of things. And then I was also trying to figure out, okay, is my neighbors going to be upset with all the noise and everything? Because the way this house is, all the things they're doing here echoes in my house. So it's really loud. So I thought it was loud outside, but it wasn't.
And it was just that one day.
It's the one day. But it's like, but when they were like doing anything, it was super loud inside my house. So I was like, oh man, hopefully neighbors are fine. So the first week was kind of crazy seeing everything dug up. And then they cleaned it up, and then they dug it up again. He made them dig up the gas lines to do it correctly, which I love because originally he had the they had the gas line like sort of in
over here.
Yeah, closer to that panel. And he's like, no, we got to put it at the corner.
Yeah.
To make it the most usable. So that was interesting to see it. Oh, it's clean, and then dug up again. So that was fun. But then I think once the concrete got poured, that's when I was like, okay, now everything is like shaping up, right?
Yeah.
I can see what we planned for the design coming to life. It's hard to see anything before that. And then obviously when the tile went in, that was like, oh, beautiful, like amazing.
Alicia, how did you find the process, the building process? It's a smaller space than what I've heard you're used to dealing with, so that must have been brought its own challenges.
I love working in small spaces because you really have to figure out how you can use the space the most. And came up with the L-shaped built-in seating just to allow for more space, and then you have this whole open area. You could pop in a table if you want. You could move the fire pit out if you needed. So it just allows for an open space. Before your concrete patio, I think it ended about here.
Yeah, exactly.
And so really wanted to push it out, and we were able to keep that same concrete slab and then just add in more and tile on top.
Yeah.
And the materials turned out awesome.
Really beautiful.
Like this tile, it has little bit of the darker tones that pop off the house. We did the white grout to really make the tiles pop. And we were on the fence on whether we were going to go light or dark on this. And I'm really glad that the dark, it really looks nice with the black accents.
Yeah, the dark one matches for sure.
And then the composite wood. But this it just really ties it all in together.
The colors all match for sure.
Yeah.
Funny is, this is gonna sound really funny, but I'm an engineer, and so I like perfection, exact straight lines. Everything's got to be clean and clear. And during the construction process, that does not happen whatsoever. But ultimately, the end result turns out perfect. Right? And I think that's the biggest thing, is like letting go of all these like tiny little things during the process, because it doesn't matter towards the end. That was my biggest thing.
I always tell clients, like, everything's fixable. So if it's not perfect the first time, like, there will always be little tweaks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a perfectionist, so I was making sure I
yeah.